Last orders at the bar, please.
Welcome to Tavern Tales, a curated 5e Dungeons & Dragons adventure set in the tales of the Yawning Portal campaign module by Wizards of the Coast. Previously on Tavern Tales, a long rest and a restful evening has refreshed the party, and now they encounter the ghost of Melusine's grandmother in the northern chamber, where Foghram makes a hasty decision.
Come sit down and drink with the enemy, raise a glass and toast to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So come sit down and laugh with the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. So I won't end up being alone, 'cause I won't drink my drink alone. So what about you? One beer or two, I'll drink to you.
Even though the ghost wasn't scared, can Melusine still be scared?
No, Melusine doesn't have control.
Fine then.
Good try. I appreciate that. Can I say what I was going to say, though, that scared?
Yeah, sure.
Not so bad? The power of Shemnagruth compels you.
Yeah, I could see why that freaked the hell out of Oscar. He's like, I don't want to be compelled. I've already let him in I already let her in too far.
Whoa.
I knew Ilmater had my back.
And can I take a step back so that he can't get my axes? Or so that Numic or whoever, the ghost can't get my axes? Well, if you do that, then if you try to leave the threatened square, then Melusine will get an attack of opportunity on you, which would mean that she'd get to reach for the axes. So either way, she'd get okay.
Well, if you had chosen to disengage, which was like fend off, but you chose to be like, I'm scary. Oh shit, everybody's not scared.
Okay.
So, good old Oscar, you're scared.
I'm scared.
Yeah, so you're frightened until the end of your next turn.
And frightened creatures have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of their fear is within line of sight. The creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Now, you have Melusine in between you and Foghram, but I really liked your color of you running away. So let's suggest that you run east down the corridor 30 feet, 25 feet, because that's how fast you can go. You're not taking a double move or anything like that, because you've already acted this.
No, I haven't.
You haven't had an action this round, so you just move your distance away. We'll just say that. Given that that's the case, it is now Melusine's turn, and Melusine's gonna try grab one of them axes.
Mm-hmm. So with possession, how would the savings throw work, and when can those happen?
So if you'd cast it before the ghost had attempted to possess Melusine, then she would have had advantage.
But it says, so if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on new saving throws against the current effect.
Yes, but there are no more saving throws on this possession until such time as the ghost vacates the body.
I think it's an advantage if it tries to do it again.
So basically what I did has absolutely no effect.
Correct.
So how do we
I'm going to keep throwing salt at it.
I'm just going to assault it.
I am.
You're on the right track, but it is the ghost's turn. Is that where I was at? And the ghost is attempting to take the hand axe from Foghram. Okay.
Is there anything I can do?
Is there? No, I don't think there is. It's going to make a grapple check, but it's not going after you. It's going after your hand axe. So it successfully has beat your armor class and rips one of the hand axes that was on your belt free and has the hand axe. But that was its action, so it doesn't get to do anything else. But it does say, that's a good weight in me hand.
No, Troy!
That was Melusine's turn. It is now Oscar's turn. Oscar, you're freaked out by Foghram.
Boogity boogity.
Ain't nothing compelling me.
Because, the party was down to 3, and Fogram's like, let's make it down to 2.
Let's make this even worse.
So what would you like to do?
I'm feared. I'm out. Peace. I'm gone.
Okay.
Or is there any sort of...
No, I don't think you get an additional saving throw. You are frightened for however the duration is on that.
So it says until the end of my next turn.
Okay, cool. You're frightened until the end of Fogram's next turn. So this round, you're really not able to do anything. You can move away from Foghram and not interact with Foghram because Shub-Nigurath reared up behind Fogrim's. The goat-like blackness has...
I just saw a flash of hooves coming out my face.
Yes.
Getting the F out of Dodge.
Awesome. You pack off. Do you say anything?
Nope.
Do you pee yourself a little?
No.
Oh.
Too many bodily fluid things happen around me, so
you need to say something. You have to say something.
I already did say something.
What did you said that initially, which was...
Hey, nothing's compelling me, and then I ran away because I was scared.
Yeah. Eldeth, what would you like to do?
I have no idea.
I know.
Slap.
Like, the only thing I have left to do is use my holy power. May the gods save you.
Maybe try talking to it some
Make
more.
a religion check to see if you know anything about possession.
Oh, I have, what's it called in that?
Proficiency?
Yeah. It's not very high, but I have it.
Yeah.
10.
10 is enough to know that the 2 ways to free a person who is possessed is convince the ghost to let them out, or to reduce the individual to the brink of death, and in so doing the ghost will leave because it won't be able to do anything anymore. So if you were able to incapacitate, knock down...
Knock her out.
You cannot, that doesn't work in D&D. You can't knock people out.
But you can put them
D&D.
to sleep.
Yes.
Would that technically count as incapacitate?
Yep, that would technically count as incapacitated, but I don't know if you could roll enough hit dice on the 5d8 to beat Melusine's hit dice.
Could I, for once, I've never used this before, could I use my Emissary of Peace and try to persuade again?
Oh, you can continue to persuade the ghost.
But the Emissary of Peace adds +5 for the next 10 minutes.
Sure.
So it will hopefully increase it enough to...
Absolutely, yeah.
And I have no blue dice left, so that's awkward.
Awkward.
Oh, look, I found one.
We're not allowed to do that. Oh, look, I found one.
Yeah, I know, hey. Where'd that one come from? This is that one.
Oh, I think that's mine.
It is your turn. You rolled a 10. You know now a little bit about possession and how possession works. And the best course of action, if you don't want to hurt Melusine, is to convince this ghost to let Melusine go. So what do you say?
Look here, Miss Ghost. I honestly think that you may have some relation to the current person that you are possessing. And due to that, I know that the only other way to get you to leave her is to hurt her or to incapacitate her. And me personally, I really don't want to do that to a family member. And I don't think you would want to either, although I could be wrong. And so I really hope you'll help us and allow her to be set free so we can see you and talk to you separately and figure out what the problem is. Please leave her.
That was very, very... You may have advantage on that check.
So 25.
That is enough to convince the ghost to stop fighting you. The ghost clutches the hand axe to Melusine's breast and
leaves. Yay! And gives back the hand axe. Yay!
Allison is now running the game.
No.
All right.
I'm just being funny.
Ghost holds on to the hand axe for all time, and it's the ghost's friend. And even when the ghost leaves the body of Melusine, it takes the hand axe with it.
They have to give him Des then, because they can't be separated.
No, the divorce is final.
No! They're siblings.
No one gets the kids.
Yeah. The ghost and Melusine crumples to the floor, weeping, finally recognizing dwarven faces around you. Dwarven faces that all have the boop of a snoot. Dwarven faces that look like her kin, and even to the point of like saying to Eldeth...
Wasn't Eldacar the...
Eldacar's your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's not the
Durgeddon's not
wife.
your dad.
Oh.
Eldakar was...
Oh, I don't think I have that written down then.
Eldena. Let's just call her Eldena. Melusine's voice says, Eldena? While looking at Eldeth, and looks at Fogrim and says...
Garen, was it? Or no?
Orkdoom?
Eldena was my grandmother.
Durgeddon, you've lost so much weight. As I'm guessing Oscar returns from his run away.
Yes.
Okay. I failed you all. My magics couldn't... I'm so sorry. My poor Numic.
No, don't cry. What do you mean you failed us?
The ghost leaves Melusine's body and looks down upon Melusine, recognizing the familial ties. Melusine, you're holding a hand axe. It feels good in your hands.
His name's Troy.
Like, oh, that's so much better than any long sword you'd ever held before. And then that feeling goes away. And you're left wondering why you have Fogram's weapon.
Can I see the ghost?
Yeah, the ghost is back behind you to the left. You turn your head and you look upon the ghost of Arundel, the wife of Numic.
Numic was my grandfather?
Arundil.
Hey, you look like me.
The ghost starts to get angry again. No,
Shrug. Good thing you cast that spell.
The ghost begins to... With a pause in the conversation like this, the ghost, her eyes begin to cloud over, and she begins to get weepy and angry again. So
I'm gonna go and try and find my mandolin, and I'm gonna sing a song of
sixpence and a pocket full of rye.
Can we touch the ghost?
No.
Or would we go right through it?
Probably go right through it.
So this ghost would technically be our great aunt? For any of
Something
us who
like that.
aren't.
Absolutely, yes.
So Eldith will walk up really close to her, just a couple inches away.
Yeah.
She gets all teary-eyed and she's like, I've never gotten to meet any of my ancestors before, and I'm just so happy to meet you. All of our family is lost or gone, and I don't know where my brother is, and I'm just so happy to see you.
The ghost begins to cry as well, which is not helpful at all. The wails begin to reverberate around the room from the ghost, who cries, the ghost says, I couldn't stop it, and now it's all lost. Everything is ruined. Kundrakar cannot be cleansed, and it's all my fault. I'll kill everything that's in the room. I'll kill everything here. I'll kill it all, and I'll make amends.
Please don't.
How can we fix it? What do we need to do?
Yeah, no, the ghost isn't answering questions, unfortunately.
Well, fine then.
Hey, you're my grandmother, I think.
You need to make some sort of endeavor to connect the ghost to you here in the moment. And I see that you're trying to do that. But the ghost has a mission and needs to be put to rest. So you need to try to figure out how to put the ghost to rest.
Salt's not the answer, I'm assuming.
No, because we don't have any.
I do. I still have some left over.
Yeah.
Bag of salt lays broken and scattered upon the... No.
Is there any objects or items in this room? Just because she mentioned having to cleanse
There's a whole
something?
bunch of furniture that's destroyed and whatnot. But you would assume and maybe suspect that the cleansing of Kundrakar needs to be the wiping out of the undead in this area. There are all these undead creatures and whatnot, and that you would need to bring life back to the halls of the fort of Kundrakar, which is the Forge of Fury.
Oh, okay.
So if we explain that to her and then that's what we're here to do...
Yes, go for it.
We came to bring honor back to our family halls and to rid them of evil and the undead, and we'd like to bring life and color back to this chamber.
More from other people.
Okay, good. I was like, I can't think of anything.
It's very important for us to reclaim the stories of our past to be able to tell stories in the future. That's all Melusine has. I'm gonna spin the axe.
I have that scroll thing that Will gave me.
Oh my god, that scroll?
The one that just mass resurrects all the undead or something.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
like I said, you want to be the dungeon master and finish this adventure by all means.
Oh no, I thought I could use it to bring everyone back to life.
Yeah.
But if
Resurrect the entire fight.
No.
All of the orcs that are here, all of the dwarves that are here, all of the troglodytes that are here.
Just gonna slide that
all of
bag. It's gone.
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen. Nope, nothing happened.
You want to hold on to that for the epilogue when your character walks into town and is like, "Bring me your dad," and then retires as a quabillionaire as he resurrects 1,000 people.
It's just one time though.
Yeah. The closest 1,000 people. Thanks, Will.
Yeah. It's great. No,
Sorry,
it's a wonderful scroll.
I thought
It's
it did something else. That's why I clarified.
Yeah, it's a good clarification. What would Oscar say in this moment?
We mean you no harm, ghosty thing. We just want to enjoy our ancestors and all of the things they have passed down to us.
I really regret something at this point. I possessed Melusine. I should have just fucking possessed Tessakar. Like, Tessakar would have been here the whole time. Could have been done really easily.
Okay.
Chelsea didn't need to be here for her character to be all shat on and whatnot. But okay. So, Fogram?
First of all, I'm sorry I stabbed you. I didn't know how to get you out. You weren't coming out.
Yeah, Melusine, you got a hole and a crossbow bolt in your chest.
Oh, yeah. I didn't take it out.
I like she feels around where the crossbow bolt is and it's like, whoa. When did this happen?
I'll tell you about later. Anyways, so Great Aunt Lady, we're trying to get like a gauntlet and bring back glory to our family. And we can help you with what you want if you allow us.
Cleanse Kunjakar, bring honor to our family, and you will have given me peace.
Let's do it.
Go team.
Yay, Stonehammers.
She set it up.
Not really, no. She set up being a hero, and you're like, we're not heroes. We're 80s cartoons.
Hi-ho, Joe.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to work we go.
That's not even going even.
I stick with my choices.
The ghost looks Melusine up and down, dismissively, and vanishes.
I can go grab my mandolin.
Can I have Troy back, please? And I motion with my hand out.
Did you stab me with this crossbow bolt?
I was trying to get a ghost out of you. I saw it in a puppet show. Thanks.
It was a reenactment.
And I pick up my movable rod that I dropped while I was a skirt.
And we stealthily proceed.
Sure. Would you like to go east or west? If you go west, that's heading towards where Tessakar is waiting outside the room of the other guy. And if you go east, then you're heading away and towards the rooms that need to be cleansed.
I think we go east.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's a long corridor that doesn't have an end. You cannot see the end of it. It fades away into the blackness. Your dark vision does not go out that far. You see, however, very close to you, about 20 feet in, you see a door. Doors on opposite side of the hall, north and south, to your left and to your right.
Can we hear anything from
No.
these doors? Can we smell anything
I was
from
gonna
these
say
doors?
that.
Like rotting flesh.
Nothing.
Can I sense anything from the doors?
No.
What good is it being a paladin?
Is it more efficient to like break the crossbow bolt off or try to pull it out?
Yes.
Okay, I just pull it out and I shove it at Foggy.
Oh, thanks. I can reuse this.
There are like white granules that come off of the bolts that really sting you. As you leave the room, Fogram, your foot kicks a bag of something on the ground. It shifts and makes a sound as it falls over, but it is tied tight.
Pick it up.
Yep.
I pick it up.
You heft it. It's probably 5 to 10 pounds, somewhere in between there. It is a burlap sack. It seems to have some sort of protective sack inside the sack sort of thing to keep whatever it is dry.
I'm going to open it carefully.
There are little white granules in the sack.
I'm going to lick my finger and stick it inside and taste it.
Sure. It's crunchy and doesn't have any taste.
Oh.
Yeah.
Salt that's not salty.
It is definitely not salt.
I'm going to sniff it.
He's cocaine.
No,
was gonna say.
it's not. No, it's like,
It's granules, right? Not
yeah, and they're like long, slender granules. Yeah.
like rice?
Yeah, maybe.
Sack of rice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sack of rice. Anyways, I'm very excited.
Fogram does not join you in the search down the rest of the way at the moment. Okay. Do you choose the door to the north or the door to the south?
The north.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Aaron, describe what you see when you open the door.
We see 2 sets of bunk beds
Okay.
and a desk with a burnt out lantern on it. On the bunk beds, there's, various clothes and blankets and such as well.
Horribly aged. Yeah.
There's a couple of old, rusty weapons hanging on hooks on the walls. Hand axes, but nothing else.
Roll a d10.
2.
Yeah, there's nothing else in the room. Okay. Now, when you opened that door, you could see that there were 3 more doors to the north and 2 more doors to the south as you were proceeding down this hallway. This room, though, is 20 by 20 and has nothing else in it. What would you like to do? Are you going to explore all of the rooms to the north and then go to the rooms down in the south, or are you going to proceed north and south as you go along?
Do you want to do all the rooms to the north first?
Sure.
Yeah, we're going north anyway, so let's keep going north.
Well, you're actually going west right now.
Okay.
But we're in one of the rooms to the north.
Yes, and this room is as described, nothing else in it, and that was the end of that. You move on to room number 2 as you open that door. Allison, please describe what you see in that room.
It's another bed chamber, but this is more like a queen-size bed. Mm-hmm. So not like super huge, but definitely big enough for 2. But it's quite rickety. One leg is actually fallen, like is broken. So it's at a slant. And yeah, there's not much else in this, just a bed.
Just a bed that remains. Roll a d10.
Also a 2.
Yeah, nothing else in this room. That is everything you've found. You proceed further to the west and open the next door to the north. And you open that door and describe the room for me, Paige.
So this looks like it was once a storage room. It's lined with shelves side by side, but they've tipped over. And it looks like all of the belongings that were in the shelves have fallen on the floor, but they all look like they've been raided and dusty.
Nothing of value. Roll a d10.
Not a 2.
3.
Nothing.
Oh my God.
Okay, Marie Claire. The last room is yours to describe.
Please get real better.
All right, this is the toilet.
It's a big 20 by 20 room.
It's a fancy toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got
Fancy.
showers. It's got multiple places for people to...
Does it have a jet tub?
Yeah, it's a giant steam room.
Oh, okay. So the smell that when you open the door, which is hard to open because of the humidity, is of mold and fungus as the wet dampness of this room has...
Congealed.
Yep, over the last 100 years.
Ugh.
Thank you for that. Roll a d10.
7.
Woohoo.
You find nothing.
What?
Cool.
Okay.
Now, you are far enough along that you can see that the hallway leads to a large open chamber. 3 doors open into it, and a dark pool fills a low stone basin in its center. The chamber is littered with the remains of old warriors. 7 dwarf corpses lie where they fell 100 years ago, surrounded by the remains of at least a dozen orc warriors. The dead have been stripped of their arms and armor, and only a handful of broken weapons and shattered shields remain.
Is there any magical components of the pool?
No, there's nothing glittering. There's no runes or anything like that that would indicate that there is something special or fancy here. The corpses are all aged and desiccated and whatnot, and the room has a pretty nasty smell, but is rather empty, and there are a lot of exits from this room. So there's 2 doors across from you and 1 door to the south. But something's tweaking at your senses too to the south. You're dwarven. I know how stone fits together, and there's a secret door of some sort over there, I think.
Can we...
Go to the south? Where the secret door?
Is it this? You mean the south wall in that room?
The south wall in this big room, yes. So you've walked through the hallway and you've entered. You can see that room. You peek through. You can see there's, 2 more doors across from you. And to the right, there is a door. And the room kind of curls a little bit. And you can see there's a secret door, you think.
Can we go investigate that?
Yes, if you'd like to. Go ahead.
Roll.
Go ahead. Gonna do anything about these bodies?
To cleanse them, we should probably set them on fire? Would that be a thing?
Maybe use your religion and check that out.
Doesn't seem like a dwarven thing to do to...
No, can I...
They were all interred. Their corpses are locked in those stone basins right back there. And all of the places where the sepulchers were made for the fallen. Yeah. Anyway, go and investigate the door, because that's what you are interested and intrigued by.
And then can I also after check to see how we would cleanse?
Sure. So you've investigated the door.
I
and you're
got 4.
Like, no, that's not a door. There's nothing there.
Can I go over there and just kind of like touch things and push on things on the wall?
Fogrum is pushing you, Eldith.
Not you. She's not a thing.
Pushes you right up against the wall.
Gross. No. We're for sure related.
Still family.
Oh, God,
So I push her out of the way.
Oh my.
That's more family. And then I push on the wall trying to see how it opens.
All right, make your check.
Then as I get pushed, I go to figure out how to cleanse all of these bodies.
Okay, cool, yeah.
What kind of check am I doing against?
Investigation.
Okay. So 9.
No. So Eldith, Fogrum is pushing you against the wall and leaning on you leeringly.
Lean on me.
And misses stuff about the door. There's a click. No, neither of you hear it. Oscar, you hear it. But you go over to cleanse them. You know that, what you'll have to do is gather up the remains and take them to the sepulcher and find the empty locations and inter them. That would be the best way. Or bury them in stone in some capacity.
Okay.
With no valuables. Because that's...
Okay.
You heard a click.
I heard a click.
Yeah.
Anything?
Over by the door. Over by that secret door where Fogrim was pushing Eldith around.
Do I hear any other sounds after the click? Like anything shifting, moving?
No, you just heard a click.
Okay, I'm going to try and push on that.
Make an investigation check with advantage.
19.
That is more than enough to find this secret door. So tell me what the door, what is this click and what happened with the door when you figured out how to open it?
So we didn't see the door, did we? Because they were trying to find it. So when the click happened, the door kind of recessed in the wall a little bit to show that it actually is a door and there is a doorway. And then I push it inward.
Okay, yeah, the door moves, slides on silent hinges or whatever it is, and opens up to reveal a long, short width corridor leading south.
Aha!
Melusine, what are you doing in this room?
I'm kind of following Oscar around and asking him annoyingly what I did when I couldn't remember.
Ah, okay. It starts to come back to you as well, because
okay.
Even though you were possessed, you were still aware of what was going on. You just had no control over your body.
That was really weird.
Yeah, you got stabbed by Foggy.
Foggy.
I said sorry.
Where would you like to go?
Through the door.
So many options. There are 1, 2, 3 doors you passed in the hallway to there. There was 1, 2 doors to the east over there that you haven't gone through. And now this new one you've opened up plus the regular door to the south. So
are any of the doorways calling to us? Nothing
is calling to you. It all sounds like, we got to go and investigate and go through all of this stuff.
Can we take 10 on all those doors? So we don't have to go too much.
I don't want to explore the boring stuff anymore. All right, you move to the south through the secret door. It leads you down a 30-foot passageway that then branches off. There's a passageway 90 degrees to your left as you're walking along, and then it opens up into a very natural, normal-looking place. That hallway to the right went 20 feet and then stopped at a stone wall. There's nothing on the other side, like there's no door or anything there. So you continue further south and you open up into this natural sort of scree-filled loose gravel landing that has no walls at all, just blackness leading down, and you can hear the rush of water falling to your right.
Whoa.
Geronimo!
No, another waterfall?
Don't you dare! Zach,
100, like at least 120 feet. It falls.
No, you're not jumping off this one.
You ain't coming back if you jump off this one.
12d6 damage to jump. That would be if you landed in the water. And if you missed the water and you landed on the rocks below, you're just dead. Give me the character sheet. I'm going to rip it up.
Do it.
Make the sacrifice.
No, the only reason you find out that it's that far down is because Fogrim throws the sacrifice off and hears it and counts. 5, 6.
Oh, don't jump this time. I know I said that last time, but I'm really mean.
You hear a voice that says, "Join the sacrifice." No.
Sacrifice.
Make the sacrifice.
Thank you for that, Kyle. That made me really happy.
I don't forget. But there's a chain hanging off this area, little ladder sort of thing, where you believe you could climb down this chain ladder to the 5th level, the final level of the Forge of Fury, that you have found the way out. Also, over to the right, you can see the water cresting, falling in rapid torrent, but you can also still hear the banging and the whatnot. You can see the ruddy orange glow of the forge over there by the waterfall to the right. You cannot reach it. It is at least 60 feet of black empty space away to the waterfall, and then, but you know, you've come around kind of in a circle.
But we still have to go kill all of the undead, right?
And you don't have Tessakar.
Yeah, I was going to say, when we have Tessakar, we're going to go do that.
But you have found the chain ladder to get down to the level below.
Do we have Priscilla with us?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, she's always with us.
Okay, I'm
She's
just
not
checking.
pig.
Can we have her or have him go investigate, just because he can fly,
Mhm.
go see the things that we can't see, because it's quite dark in here. I'm assuming.
Where do you want him to go?
Oh, just have a look around.
Around
Go
where?
ahead of us to see if
Down the ladder?
yeah, fly down and go ahead of us a little bit.
You want to descend Priscilla down to the 5th level.
Just as we're going down,
Are you going down?
I wanted to go down.
You're going to go down to the 5th level of the Forge of Fury and leave Tessakar behind?
No, we're not going yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I was...
Oh, sorry. I wanted to go.
We go next time.
Can then Priscilla go check out the forge since we can't get over there, but he can go check it out?
I don't want Priscilla to turn into
I was
flying
going
bacon.
to say, after Priscilla goes to investigate the forge,
Bacon.
we smelled bacon.
Also, if the Durgar see Priscilla flying around and having seen Priscilla and hanging out and be like, you told us you weren't interested in the Forge, you
Yeah.
might break that
She's just
tentative alliance with the...
a complete innocence on that one. Just a pig that didn't listen.
Allison, very good.
Priscilla is Elbeth's security blanket.
Okay, sorry.
She needs her for anxiety, so that doesn't...
I,
Put her under the plane. She needs to be with me.
Priscilla is
Her
like
lap.
is a security pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helps with anxiety.
Okay, what are your guys' ideas?
I think we should go check out some of the other rooms. There's so many of them.
Because, now we know how to get down to
We know how
the
to get here.
5th level. So we can just check out.
Okay, that seems fair. We can go back to the other doors that were in that room, the south door.
I think that we need to go back and smack Tessakar to wake him up.
You can do that next game. But we're moving forward, and the first thing you have available to you is this weird corridor that leads to nothing. It's only 20 feet. And then you go back to the room where there's you're in that area with all the dead bodies, and there's all those doors, and then the other doors to the south, plus the whole other west wing. So what would you like to do?
I guess we might as well just start investigating door by door.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the corridor that doesn't lead anywhere, because that seems odd. So I wonder if we
Yeah,
can
that's
start
true.
there.
All right, do an investigation check. All of you with advantage.
Woohoo!
I just need a 15 from somebody.
Come on.
21.
1 second. Robin. Yes? You were here for a reason?
She's a spy.
Show it. Can you show people?
Do you want to show your midway stuff that you've been working on?
Those look so cute.
I'm so badass.
I can't wait to see a caricature of myself.
Oh, I love Foggy.
Tessakar looks identical to Chelsea's drawing. That's so
No,
funny.
that's good.
Well,
That's
I
really
mean,
good.
she saw Chelsea's drawing and then drew
Oh,
from
okay.
that. So it's not identical, but it's definitely on the same
Yeah.
of the same vein in a chibi fashion.
I literally just took a photo of the picture upstairs and then...
Yes, you did a
Fair.
great job.
job. Can I see Oscar?
It's awesome.
Let's see. I haven't seen Oscar yet.
So awesome.
You happy?
Kira, I need to see it again too.
I think Tessakar is my favorite.
Oh my God.
Looks so
Oh my
good.
I really like the eyebrows on Jessica.
Yeah.
Balanced on the nose. She's so mad at the noses because I made her draw the booped snoots.
Yep.
And she's like,
They're very important.
Melusine.
I have a 21.
Wow. Okay. Melusine walks up and she's like, that door handle's here. And everybody else is trying to flounder away, figure out how to do this. You open the thing into Namira's bedroom.
Wait,
Whoops.
haven't we been there before?
Yep.
Oh.
Is she there? Is she naked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she is. Of course.
Just
You
not
ask a
there.
question, yes is the answer. She's naked and standing there and she's like,
I immediately cover my eyes.
I'm just going to close the door and be like, oops.
Sorry.
and Namira says, that's a door?
Sorry, Auntie Mai. We will be excusing ourselves from your chambers.
Why? I'm assuming the door gets closed rather quickly after you see that.
And I'm going to run away.
Oh, okay, sure. Tromp, 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 tromp,
We
tromp, tromp, tromp.
barricade that door.
I hope I look like that when I'm her age.
You hope you enjoy yourself that much. When
Yeah.
Oh.
Then I don't need my Joe.
Joe.
Was she in flagrante?
Yes.
Oh my God.
So perky.
Joe was just finishing up.
Oh.
He was doing her laundry.
This is my aunt you're talking about, guys.
The annoying aunt that we all have that
You literally just met.
not good with conversation.
Still my aunt.
Still looks a lot like you. Okay. You return to the room with all the bodies in it. there are those doors on either side as well.
Which one haven't we investigated yet?
You haven't, like, all three of those doors you haven't investigated. So you go over to the one in the north, you pop it open. Bunch of bodies in there, Allison, that were killed by orc raiders that got caught unawares. Mm-hmm. What is this room? Can you describe for me what happened in this room? And
it's hard to tell because of a lot of the weapons, like, it has been touched since the fight, because obviously it's been 100 years ago. But the best we can assume is that it was a hard battle fought on either side. They were fairly equally matched, but there were slightly more dwarves, right? Or slightly more orcs. I can't remember the number you gave me that you said. I think you said there's more orcs.
Well, there was more orcs in that other room. There might not be any.
Oh, this is a different one.
This is a new room, yes.
So evenly matched, but there were slightly, it appears that there were more orcs, so the dwarves got overrun. And none of the dwarves made it out.
All right. It's a sad room. Roll a d10.
9.
There is a glint of something shiny in the room.
I go towards shiny thing.
Yeah, nobody has seen it before, and you pull out a semi-precious gem.
Ooh.
It's February, so it is an amethyst.
I like amethyst. Is it quite small, or?
It's worth 10 gold.
Okay.
So, pretty chunk and big piece of amethyst.
Cool.
That's that room. Go to the room to the south of it. Aaron, can you describe for me this larger room where it's not a bedroom, some sort of not a bathroom because they already have one of those. So what type of room is this?
It's more of a plain room. No beds, 3 tables. Each table has 2 small lock boxes on it. So there's 6 lock boxes total.
Okay. These lock boxes are all smashed open and there's nothing remaining in them, but you can roll a d10.
8.
There is a semi-precious gem in there as well.
I approach said gem.
Yes. It doesn't say anything to you.
Hello?
This one is a blue citrine worth 10 gold pieces that you have found. No real clue other than these dwarves that were in this room as well, because there are dead dwarves in here too. No real clue as to what this room was, because 3 tables and 6 lockboxes seems strange. The dead dwarves that are in here, there is 2 dead orcs as well, have been picked clean of their weapons and armor by the other orcs, and then orcs just left everything where it lay and walked away. You're not too sure exactly why the orcs never returned to this location or down here.
And sing with the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own. And raise a glass and toast to the enemy, raise a glass and sing to the enemy, and I'm not gonna do this on my own.
This concludes this episode of Tavern Tales, a curated Dungeons & Dragons 5e game set in the Tales of the Yawning Portal adventure module by Wizards of the Coast. Our intro and outro music is the song Tavern Tales by the Bad Billy Band. You can find out more about the Bad Billy Band on iTunes or at www.badbillyband.com, or follow them on Twitter at badbillyband. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to leave us a review on iTunes or find us on Twitter at tavern_tales. We'll be back next week with more of the adventure.